Okay, let's talk socioeconomics. So hypergamy versus homogamy. Hypergamy meaning marrying up, homogamy meaning marrying somebody on the same level. So Romeo and Juliet, prime example, together on the same level, they got married. But understand, Romeo was in love with Rosalind before he was in love with Juliet. Rosalind is also a Capulet like Juliet because Rosalind and Juliet are cousins. And they are the two, so the Capulets and the Montagues, Romeo's and Montague, they are the two top families in that universe. And although their families hate each other, Romeo was willing to risk it. Whether he got Rosalind or Juliet, he was willing to risk his life to be with a woman on his same level. He wasn't checking for nobody beneath him. That's how serious it is, right? And I always tell people, I believe that a lot of the NFL athletes and a lot of the NBA athletes, if there was another sport out there, a woman's sport, where women were pretty and or whatever, and they were getting hunted on, by and large, there was a roster of 55 women and a roster of 5 women in the NBA, like the NBA, and they all was getting $200-300 million deals. Those NFL and NBA players would be marrying those women, not making them baby mamas. They would actually be marrying them because those women would be on the same level as them, but they don't have that option. Go to Hunger Games, where you got Peter and Katniss. Katniss could have had Gale. Gale tall, he's supposed to be handsome and all that good stuff. You know, even when they went back after the first Hunger Games. And did she really want him like that? No, because she had Peter on the mind. Peter was on the same level as her. They both went to battle together. You know what I'm saying? They both went to war together. And they got money together. You feel me? She kissed Peter. Because all that time she was with Gale, she didn't kiss Gale. She didn't kiss Gale to the second movie. But she kissed Peter, didn't she? And then when she did kiss Gale, she was like, nah, something off. I need somebody on my level. And by and large, who did she end up with? She definitely didn't end up with Gale. She ended up with Peter. Right? And then you look at Jack and Rose. Right? Jack was poor. Rose had money. But I think in the movie, Rose, her family had fell off. They had debt. So they didn't have no money. But understand, socioeconomically, Rose was way above him. And Rose, socioeconomically, she didn't have the money aspect, finances, but she had her dad left her family the connections and all the people they knew. So all she had to do was get married and she was back on. So Rose was still good. She just had to get married and all that stuff. Now, understand this. Jack died at the end of the movie. She didn't end up with Jack. You know who she ended up with? Some other rich dude, because if I'm not mistaken, she was doing horseback riding and all this other stuff. She ended up with somebody else. She definitely ended up with Jack. They killed him. They killed him off.